Maya, and I am a graduate assistant and personal trainer for the Georgia State Recreation Center. I'm also a certified barre instructor, and today I'll be showing you a barre sequence that is focused on improving calf and ankle strength, along with improving balance as well. So you need very little equipment for today's sequence. The only thing you actually need is just a surface to hold on to that's around the height of your hips. And a great thing about today's sequence, if you feel like your balance currently needs some work or you're working on your balance currently, you will have the option of using something to hold on to for support throughout the sequence. So no worries if you feel like you're still working on balance or your balance isn't quite where you want it to be. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. For our first exercise, we'll begin with standing with the feet parallel to each other and the toes pointing forward. And with this, we're going to raise onto the ball of the foot and then lower down. As you raise up, I want you to focus on really engaging the calf muscle as you lift. And so we have 45 seconds here of lowering and lifting with control, and with every lift trying to squeeze through your calves so that you keep them engaged on the lifting portion of the motion here. We have about 15 seconds remaining. Continuing to lift and then continuing to be conscious that your feet are remaining in parallel, so the toes should always be pointing forward here. Try not to allow your feet to shift side to side or out of place. Try to keep the feet here in parallel. And we have about 10 more seconds here, continuing to lift and lower, going for 3, 2, and 1. While keeping the feet in releve and holding our parallel, we're going to start to do some plie pulses. So we're going to bend at the knee here, and then we're going to slowly lift and lower just a couple of inches. So bending and extending here at the knee. And we'll continue here for 45 seconds, really working to maintain your balance and making this movement as small and controlled as possible. So you're just doing small little micro bends and extensions here at the knee as you lower and lift. And also here, try to focus on keeping the posture upright. When we're working on balance, sometimes there's a tendency to want to lean back or forward, but try to remain as upright as possible, and you can use whatever you're using for support to assist with that as well. So we have about 10 more seconds here, continuing in our pulses for 3, 2, and 1. For our final portion of the sequence, we're going to come into releve and hold, and we're going to pulse our releve. So you're just going to lower and lift the heels here, just a couple of inches. So you're staying raised onto the ball of the foot here, and we're going to do our pulses here for 45 seconds. So this is another one that you want to do with control, and you want to make it a very small movement. So just lowering and lifting the heels, staying really in this releve the whole time, but just pulsing as you come in and out of the releve here. All right, so continuing to pulse with control. We have about 20 more seconds remaining here. Lowering and lifting, squeezing through the calves as you lift, as we did initially with our first releves. And continuing to make these tiny pulses for about 10 more seconds here. And we'll continue on for 3, 2, and 1. All right, that concludes today's sequence. Once again, this is barre, and my name is Maya. If you have any comments, concerns, or feedback about today's class, if you aren't already, consider following us on YouTube and Facebook at Georgia State Recreational Services, and Instagram and Twitter at GSU Recreation. And if you're interested in trying some classes out in person, you can sign up to take classes at recreation.gsu.edu. All right, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time.